Hey guys, this is day 60 of startup. So I'm at a point where I have an idea, and a lot of people have told me that it cannot work. By a lot, I mean 7 out of 10. But I have still decided to go a step forward and build a product or a prototype. Now, why am I doing this? I want to share this, but please listen the complete message because you may take the wrong learning if you do not listen the full recording. Now, we all have an image of a stuck entrepreneur. We all know a person like that who is working on something since many years, which everybody can see will never work. But this person cannot accept the failure and just continues working on it. And to the people around him, it feels like this, or I think this is very clear that he just keeps on doing it because of his ego, and I do not want to be that person. And for me, this decision is not about ego, but about something else. Now, feedback from people is a valid strategy to validate your idea, but there are times that we can ignore that. And I want to tell you the difference in my scenario, and maybe you will also see some of these scenarios in your own journey. So, first of all, there is a difference between when you're building something which is depends on the taste of people versus you're trying to solve a problem. Now, solution to a problem is about efficacy. It's not about the taste. So a lot of people may feel like it will not work, it's not looking good, or it's not feeling cool. Now, if you were making a painting or something like Facebook, maybe something for entertainment, then their opinions matters a lot. But if you're solving a problem, then their intuition or their taste does not matter. Only thing matters is whether the solution works. Now, of course, even in this case, the intuition of people, the wisdom of the crowd does matter before you embark on the journey to find the solution. But again, if your solution takes only a few days to implement and test out a very basic version, like have a quick test, then why to even debate it? Why not just test it out? This I see also in case of teams. When there are multiple co-founders, they often debate on things which are so easy to test out. Of course, there will be a failing because these tests will fail a lot of times, but there's time wasted in debating also. So I remember during my earlier startup, me and my co-founder had this discipline. Whenever we argued, we said, oh, it's very easy to test. Let field be the guide, let the data come, let's just put it out there. And we learned so much from it. Now, here's a deeper reason why you should constantly ignore the advice of people and test things out when it is easy to test. Because think of it this way, like, here's something that you could do, and nobody will do actually, other than you, because you have some basic intuition or faith. And now, if you do that thing and the result comes positive, then that little bit, tiny bit of knowledge that you have gained from this, nobody has that knowledge. Only you in the world, or a larger set, very few people will have this knowledge. And these little tiny pieces, if you just make a habit of doing these counterintuitive things, then of course, maybe 90% times you will still fail, but these 10% times when you will succeed, this will become a database, a pool of the resource that only you have access to, and maybe only your team has access to if you're doing this as a team.